Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Brun, Angela, how are you doing? Mick, you alright? Sorry I was a little bit late there. I was messing with the title. The title's changed. God help me. You lot are deciding where I'm going. Paul gave us the idea yesterday, so I thought, why not give it a go? So we're going to have some options of lefts and rights or straight ons. And you decide where we're going. It's all up to you. I'll give you an idea. Jamie, how you doing? I'll give you all a little bit of information on whichever turn. But you can decide which way we go. Gavin, how you doing? So I'll just have a toss around here for a minute. He's moved the sheep out of this field. Silver, how you doing? Aren't they pretty? Very, very pretty. Wouldn't mind some of those in the garden. And the lambs have been out of this field not even a week, and it's grown really quick. I love that Jamie's got ET. It gives me the giggles. Jamie's the locals must love you when they see you come with ET. Evil Genius, how you doing? Ja, you're awake, Ja, how you doing? Ja is a friend of mine and I adore him. If you don't know Ja, click on him, go over and click the bell. He does great lives and premieres and his videos, the waterfalls, unbelievable. Absolutely stunning footage. Art is Ja's better half, shall we say? And just the same, just beautiful, beautiful footage. Beautiful people. You haven't slept? No way. I was in Spencer's for a bit and then I got the school run. So, you lovely, lovely lot. That way takes us to possible Deer City. No, you don't have to control him. Let the good times roll. No, a lot of love for you too. You're awesome people. But check out, let's go over and check out the footage. Unbelievable, absolutely stunning. Pop, how you doing? Good morning, Pop. Well, I'm going to give you choices, Brun. So that way we have where the deer possibly are. And it takes us into the back of the Rowanwood, and you've got 2 or 3 routes that you can take me on through there. That way, so left, so right. To Mick, Tony, how you doing? So right is the deer, and the Rowanwood, and the river. Left is possibly the tarn, the lake where the ducks and geese are. If we go further, I've got enough time to do it, over the railway station along the track. So the choice is up to you. Do we go right through the Rowanwood, possible deer, or do we go left and see where you take me that way? Adrian, Dan, how you doing? Gareth. So it's all up to you. God help me. You can all decide. Right for deer, water, woodland. Valentin, Peter, how you doing? Or left, possibly the lake or the railway lines. It's up to you. If you give us a right or a left in chat, whichever way you want me to go. sheeple. Have we got any lambs close by? The lambs aren't so little anymore. So Mrs. 11 has a very tubby baby 11. Or are you its baby? Are you? Little tubby tubby? Joe, how are you doing, Joe? Hello, Mrs. Buddy, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Buddy, you lot are choosing where I'm going today. If you choose right, we're going through where the deer are and the Roman woods and the river, or left. Some of them have got swagger, Jake, so I think they are. Left takes us to the tarn, the lake, with the swans and the geese. It's up to you. You lot choose right or left in chat. Jake, I love you. Hello, missus. That's a lady. She's been feeding the little tubby one back there. Choose right, Brun. All right. Dear and ancient woodland it is. Daisy, Daisy, give me an answer, do. Yeah, that is the baby of number 11. It's got a very brown nose. I hope that's its actual colour. Ooh. Oh, the tubby one's coming over. Adrian, am I right in there, Leicester's? I think they're Leicester's. Yeah, some of them. That's a girl. I can't see any undercarriage. What's that one? Can't tell. So when we get to the end of here, you've got more choices. Purple, how are you doing? There's the daddies. Oh my God, they stood up. They've been sat down for a couple of months. They definitely earn their keep. Yes, undercarriage. Farmer's had a roller down here. He's not had it lifted. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that's an icklebirdie. Ice, ice, baby. How you doing? Kezo, good to see you. If I'm missing anyone, shout at me. And if anyone doesn't have a wrench, let me know. It's H-O-E. I shall have you know. They've been filling this. They've been doing something to it. They've scraped it all. Yes, mint sauce. I can hear swallows. It's a single swallow. There. One of your possible directions you're going to send me is that dodgy farmer's bridge. I'm not sure how much longer that's going to stand because it's a bit wobbly. They've been putting down old tarmac. Scott, how you doing? Max, good afternoon. How you doing? Max. Tim, how you doing? Nessie, Chick, Aiden, how are you? Lovely, lovely people. Last coming in, I changed the title, user in charge. You're getting the choice of directions that we're going to go. God help me. Thought it'd be quite funny. Buddy, I need more coffee. I've only had 4. Lucky, no pause. So we might have to, you never know. I know where we use all that. Oh, there we have Swagger. He's got a pee-pee in the middle of his belly. Hello, little man. Hello. How are you diddling? You've been down on your knees. Oops, said Daisy. Ooh, yeah, yes. Oh, no, that was a girl. One of them was a girl. Boys don't pee out of that way. Hello, little boy. These are right little tanks. He's got lovely lamb shanks on. Don't pee on camera. It's rude. Ah, Captain, good to see you. How you diddling? Diddle. And the beautiful ray of sunshine that's Daisy. How are you feeling, Angela? By the way, missus? Someone's behind me there. And Pop, if you send Pop, stick your email in. Nice one, Captain. But Pop, if you put your email in, Pops, if you send Pop sticker and things, he'll send you something in return. How cool's that? If you get hold of him from his email, that hopefully I'll put in chat if you tell me. And then send and receive goodies. They're making a right mess of this road. A real mess of this road. Nice one, Pop, good one. You know, Peter, it seems that way. We should have a doe with a fawn in here. Fawn will be out hiding away, so we might not see her. And she had a fawn here last year, so I'm hoping she does this year. Hello, little mint sauce joints. Look at the beef on them. Oh, it tried to skip, but it's a bit fat. Hello, little people. Hello, little ones. What's this? Do we get some lamb tongue action? I doubt it. It's a bit too portly to do a skip. Ah, Tim, where are you today? Come on, that would be lovely. Steve the Sleeve, how you doing? I should be watching where I'm putting my feet, Steve, because they've kind of changed. They're trying to do something to the road and they're making a mess of it. Angela, it's one of my chill places. When my head's not happy, I come here and it's just, John, no, if you're still there, if you're not falling asleep, when are you out next? Little dear, where art thou? So different now, it's all leafed up. Rose is flowering. Let's go in this wood. Oh yeah, I'll throw shade at myself, Peter, no bother at all. Hawk trying to eat blackbirds. And the blackbirds got away happily. Shouting at the hawk. Agent, thank you so much, Jack. Sent you the turkey costume. Buddy, that was so funny. So, Pizza, that reminds me. Turns out pretty much everybody. PA's a definite no. Jamie, I think we could talk around, so he's kind of penciled in. Buddy is going for it in the turkey costume and Speedos. And then there's you. You've got a lot of filling in to do, Pizza. So we need to get you a few different mankini costume changes. Some things. Oh, it's Steve. Steve, I believe, is penciled in. We might have to work on him a bit, but I'm sure when he's live and he's been on a bender, I can get him to say yes. That's my plan. Your giblets. Yes, your giblets need to be held in tight, buddy. These things tickle me. Use Vaseline. Agent, happy days. That is the garage repair that you need. It's coming out and it's not cost you a penny. I went to the garage. I don't know what I needed done on the car. And I was it wasn't something massive. I expected it going to be 80, 90 quid. It was a tenner. Like, get in. So you got the old farm cobbles, all the way at the bank to the main farmhouse, and all the way down to the old shed. You've got a new shed basically plopped on top of the old one. It's all sandstone walls. Turkey drumsticks. Oh my God, Agent. No. Hang on. What's the what? How'd you fire? Oh, Gareth, that's all right. I thought you were having a go at me. I haven't got me, but... Yeah, buddy, shows your giblets. You see this? Oh, a buddy running through the woods in turkey costume. Just make sure it's not season. And I end up with a Speedos filled with shot. They're doing a new gladiator. Every year, people do it for charity. It's like a mud race, an endurance race, but there's kids' versions. There's also an adult 5 mile, I'm just going to say, and 10 mile. And the course is just full of muddy goodness. And I think that is why that dodgy bridge is there. So you never know, they might upgrade it. And I might not feel like I'm going to fall in every time I touch it. So it's a little bit wobbly. John, good to see you. How you doing? Oh dear, look. John, you are in charge of where we go today. I'm giving you left or right choices as we go. So you never know, I might start stumbling onto parts of the course. I'm not doing the actual gladiator, it will put me in hospital or bed for a few months. But it looks very funny. There's a hill slide. A hill, the height of that with sheet down it, and it's basically mud on the sheet. He won an award. Daz, how are you doing? Oh, I'm good, Daz. Behaving for a change. Yes, yous are in charge. God help me. We could do this all over, you know. We could do it up on the moors. Nigel, good to see you. How are you? Tiny Terror, as if. Ooh, me can't finish then. That's a bit freaky. Daz, for the calendar that we haven't told you that you're involved in yet, but we'll get you to eventually. Buddy's going out in Speedos and a turkey costume. The lads are doing a calendar. We've had a few no's. Some we're waiting until they're drunk. Yes. Cheap seats, how are you doing? Love cheap seats. I know, Buddy's a bit like me. It's kind of like head down and just grind it out. However idiotic and stupid and hard it's going to be. Stinky, stinky, spiky things. What was that? Must be some sheep on the other side of that wall. Right, have we got sheep on this side? This wall's built on top of another old wall. No, I haven't. It's going to use that for silage. Sounds like a sheep. Yeah, apart from me giggling on and talking stupid stuff out. And why is there lots of buzzing? I hear lots of buzzing. There's someone over there, but there's lots of buzzing. What's Pizza said? I can hear something swarming. this tree? It's covered in wasps. Right, off we go. La 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 la. Away from waspies, I've got goosies. Top of that tree was covered in wasps. Oh, my blood's run cold. Oh, goosebumps. No, 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 no. We are not having wasp o'clock. Wasps over the last 2 years absolutely 100% hate me and chase me. They want to hurt and maim me. What's he doing? We need to have a stop off somewhere for me to do my laces. One's come undone. This is actually a bog, not a kind that pizza sits on and tries to set fire to with incendiary farts. No, a boggy area. Cass, how you doing? Cass. Yeah, I got a preview of a message, Cass. I kind of guessed that. Okie dokie, where am I going to put you down? There. Stay there, people. Brandon, good evening, should I say, Brandon? How you doing? So I'm not going to bend down. I've got my foot up on this thing. I'm a bit too stiff and old for some of this, you know. I seem to be saying this a lot. I'm too old for this. Literally commando crawling under trees. Cocking my leg over fences. Won't stop us doing it though. Right. Gypsy, do you know what I found before? I should have took a picture. I should have took a video. I thought he was dead. He'd been in the kitchen and I was sick of kicking him out, so I thought, right. He had himself a little roost on the dog bed. It's like, fine, I'll leave you there, just don't be squawking in the house. Getting ready to come out, walk into the kitchen, and he's on the sofa. Not moving, and I mean not moving at all. Not purring, not clucking. He had his head down in between two pillows, and he was fast asleep on the sofa. I kind of shouted, cheep, cheep, kind of loud, because panicking, my chicken was dead. And he cocked his head up, buck, 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 give us the one eye. Right, you lovely lot. Can't rest that way because of the signal. So we're going to go up here. You're going to have a left or right choice. Oh. So, left takes you through the centre of the woods and along the cliff top. We go right, it takes you along the wood edge. You hear the Watermoor on the left, but then you get the view across the fields on the right as well as the wood. So give us choice, left or right. Left the middle of the wood, right along the edge. TG, good morning. You get to choose. I'm not doing down next to the river on this part. You can choose to get to the river on another part. Oh, look, we've got legs, but leaning forward. Left, agents called it. Let's go left. So we've got another butt tree. There's a couple of butt trees on here. There's a purple helmet tree in here. There's lots of seeing eyes around this wood. Yes, we're on left. Now, at the bottom of here, you're going to get another choice. Left down to the river and the kettles, or right through the rest of the wood. We had rain last night, but not massive amounts. The river sounds full. Angela, yeah, he is. Il, how you doing? Good to see you. Hang on, what for Miss Pizza saying there? Pizza, you're so funny. Yeah, it's really steep. We're kind of on top of a cliff. Kinda. It drops right down to the water's edge. I love walking that way, but Signal hates me. And I hate doing that to you. We're getting to the part of the woods that's just alive with birds. All these little holes are spiders. The spiders live in those little holes. Look at the old bumblebee or the solitary honeybee. A lot of them are spiders. Creepy little critters that come skipping out of them. Amanda, how you doing? I always like the roots on these ones. It's like a work of art. They meld together. So, oh heck, what was that? Squirrel, I think. Those spiders are only tiny little things. Ja, this is an ancient woodland. The Romans were here in 209 AD, cutting stone for Hadrian's Wall, a World Heritage Site that cuts the north of the country in two, like did. Those cliff faces, you're just back there, you can still see the tool marks. And there's another potential place I'm going to take you to if you choose it. Locally they're called the Kettles. The round borehole in the sandstone. There's a fault in the sandstone. The water washes a rock in. The water whirlpools, but it also spins those rocks in those holes and they get deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's created loads of little bowls, some actually quite big, in the bedrock. They dated it to 209 AD. The Romans are here from some Roman graffiti from the soldiers. All the masons, all the slaves. Oh, that tree looks rude and I'm not going to say what. Emperor Severus. I can't for the life of me remember the name of the British commanders at the time. Sean, how you doing? It's fascinating. Like, it's such a peaceful, just beautiful place with a lot of history to it. Then you've got the Battle of Hellbeck, 1569. That water down there said to have run red with the blood of 3,000 mercenaries. Uena Dacre trying to take the castle by force when he wasn't the rightful heir, so the Queen sent her troops and she dispatched all his mercenaries. Harry, how you doing? Thank you. David, you alright? So for that history, the atmosphere is just unbelievable. It sucks you in. Last time we were here, the trees weren't green. So different. Oh God, no, please, sometimes I just talk waffle to myself. I'll get things back to front. The railway disaster on yesterday, that was interesting. Thank you to Nessie. It's on my doorstep. I didn't even know about it. So I had a quick history lesson. They're lovely, Harry. Harry's got a brilliant channel as well. He's a lovely guy. So that one's given that a hug. And a fuse together. But I know, on a birch. No, beach. That can make an interesting slice through. Ah, it's an early one. Then you've got this clearing here with this huge old beach. And I can just see the water. 351, how are you doing? Sorry, I nearly fell off sick. I didn't have a leaf out the last time we were here. Everything's covered. So different. Yeah, I absolutely adore your footage. You guys are some of the most beautiful places. Adore them. How you doing, 351? Getting down closer to the water. It's getting louder. So are the birds in this bit. Kim, how you doing, Kim? It's really nice to see you, chick. How you doing? I would love to get to the other side of the river to get into those kettles, but it's not going to be possible, I don't think. Unless the water almost stops pretty much dead. And I climb up from the bottom up because I can't cross and come down the cliff face. There's nothing really, not that I would do it with a rope. No, that wouldn't happen. But should I have been stupid enough to want to do a rope, there's nothing really to anchor to. There's a couple of little trees, but there's very little topsoil here. So I wouldn't put much faith in them. Harry, very, 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 very cool. Shift Kicker, how you doing, Frank? Good evening, Frank. Sorry. Right, when we get down this bank, your choices are down to the river and the kettles, or right towards the other edge of the wood and away from the water to Scary Bridge Land. The choice is yours. Mel, how you doing? Mel's lush. So left out of the river and the kettles, or right further along the wood? Shift Kicker, another fabulous trial. Sounds like a lot of water. Right, here you go. Left to the river and the kettles, or right further along the wood? Tell me in chat. Your wish will be my command. Let's listen to that. Sticky balls. Harry, have a wonderful Friday. Much as you can be at work. Thanks for coming in, Harry. If you don't know Harry, go over, check him out. Down the river. Who was that? Sean, we're going down the river. Catherine, how are you doing? That was a brilliant live, Catherine. That's an hell eruption. If you're into earthquakes, check out Catherine's last live from this morning. See, as much as that tree does look like a good bridge to get to the other side, it's hanging up. It's a bit too high on the other side, but it would sorely tempt me. See, that one's perfect. You've got another one falling there. That one would be fun. Catherine, you are allowed to ramble on as much as you want. Your voice is amazing. Your mind is amazing. So ramble away. Space Miner, good to see you. How are you? We're going down the river. Where? Bloody, if you're there were definitely fish jumping. Absolutely saw it. I had to clip it. This clearing's all very odd. It's been planted. The rest of the wood hasn't. I'm not quite sure why and the pattern that it's in. I love that sound. Someone's getting very fancy with the hobbit houses. They're not so much gathering branches, they're actually cutting them. And it's cheating. Someone's dad is a show off. He's brought his saw down. Someone's been down with a handsaw. Cheating. What? Hi, Steph, how you doing? Yeah, it is quiet apart from my gob rambling. butterfly. Wow, it's so different to the last time. Aha, right, it's not as high as I thought it was. It's dropped, it's a bit of a flash. We've had some flashing. But this is just all bedrock, all been carved out over centuries and centuries and centuries. Ooh. The last few times we've been, the water's been right up the side, but that channel, how I wish we could go down it. I'll have to slide down on my backside. I really don't trust, I don't want a green butt. That's about a foot wide and there's a big volley of water comes through. I'd love to know how deep it is. Stormy, good to see you. How you doing? I love this place. How things, Stormy? Is it cool enough? We've got a bit of a fall going on there. I think we've got a branch stuff. Kim, it's one of my favourite places on earth. We're going to go down there. Yes, we shall. Carefully, we shall. Ooh, my knee cracked. I can't see what Cass said. Where's Cass? I can't see you. Happy days, Cass. You've actually been smashing those exercises. So here we've got the kettles. These have formed over hundreds of years. That one's huge. As is that one. And we have a huge couple on that side. That whole bank is a waterfall, really. You can just about see the water flowing. I'm getting really sick of flies headbutting me. To each one of these holes. Stuart, how are you doing? Good. As you got fish under it. Well, a fish. Like about that big. As far as you tip your finger and got a brown trout. So this is my problem. To get onto that side, to have a look in the bottom of those kettles, I've got to cross. So that bit would be my best odds around the back. But I'd have to rope it. And none of those trees I would trust at all. Of course, yeah. Scott, thank you very much. And you know what? I love you being here. I miss you when you're not. I worry about you when you're not. I'm looking for somewhere to park my backside, but I'm not going to end up very greeny, mossed. But I'd love to have a look in the bottom of these all the way along. The height from the water to those, I would say about 4 foot, 5 foot, some of them. And it's pushing the stones into them all the time. And there's some heavy pieces in there. Right, come around here. It's sandstone, and it's porous, and it's slimy and icky. Oh, ouchie, I have to be careful. See, it's just moss. Red rock covered in moss and slime. right, nice one, Stuart. You were saying, was it petrol? Someone was saying they've had snow already in Taya. I would sorely love to have a look in some of the bottoms of these. Those rocks, some of those are too fantastic to nice looking at some big ones. Same with that one. And that kidney shaped one as well. You just never know. How is that the energy here? It's energizing, it's peaceful, but it's electrifying at the same time. It's weird. Hard to explain. Jamie, I would love to have a look. I'd love to get over there. But there's a massive possibility I'll do myself an injury. I love this place all year round. Each season, winter, it's so light. They have curtains of icicles all the way along the stone and at the cliff faces. Spring, you've got the torrents coming through. The wild garlic, bluebells, the trees turning green, the birds. Frack, thank you so much. Thank you. Do you know what, Frack? Yes, we are a wonderful, wonderful family. Jubba, how are you doing? And Wild Edibles, how are you, chick? But the water's carved all these waves and shapes into the sandstone. No way, Angela. I should do that, you know. I should do a battle, but I don't. I should do that. So you're going to be a busy bee on Monday, Tuesday, Cass? Wild Edibles, have you had any more frosts? How's the plants doing? And a little bit Jamie. If you don't know Jamie, he's one of the best friends you could have on you. He's just a lovely, lovely guy. And he supports absolutely everybody. He's a machine. Tupac. How you doing, Tupac? Good to see you. How's life in Canada? Mick's another one. He supports everybody. He's got a wicked sense of humour. Unfortunately, Steve the Slave. No, it wasn't. Was it Steve's or was it Shay's? No, it was on Shay's. Unfortunately, Timu doesn't sell Merkins. We were going to get Nick, when Mick's asleep, to go and give him a patchwork Merkin wig. But unfortunately, they don't have any. How's your end of the world, Tupac? Yeah, JV is an absolute star. He's everywhere, supporting everyone. It's not just that you see him on the channels, it's what he does in the background as well. He's just an awesome, awesome, awesome guy. And he drives his bike around with ET in the basket. What's not to love? He's just brilliant. Yeah, the plan was we get Nick to stick on some Merkins as a patchwork wig for Mick, but sadly we can't get them on Temu. I did look. The Temu wig review that I did yesterday, I was killing myself laughing looking for those photos. Surprisingly, the men's wigs are absolutely horrendous, but the girls' wigs, the majority are very, very, very good. So there's major double standards going there. Meant every word, Jamie. You're a star. You too, Shift Kicker. Shift Kicker's got a brilliant channel as well. Just fabulous people. Absolutely fabulous people. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Jump. Ooh, Ann Summers. How many are we going to need though to give them a patchwork wig? That's the question. And do we send a bottle of super glue or just trust in the Merkin stick strength? I don't know if you can hear that, we've got Chinooks coming. Just skirted us at the back there. There's some nighttime exercises. Oh, my backside's circuit. There's some nighttime exercises at an RAF camp not far away. We've got a lot of Apaches and Chinooks and planes. You alright? Where is he? You alright, Jake? How you doing? Beverly, good morning. How are you doing? Gregory, good to see you. How are you? Gonna have a couple more minutes, quick drink, and then scoot uphill. Kerry, how are you doing? We're in a ravine at Nation Woodland. The Romans were here in 209 AD. There's something rising in there. Right, we're just gonna have a look at that pool just to avoid it. There's something in there. Yes, we just got a fish. We had a fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, God, that's a fish. Oh, God. So there's fish jumping in there. Let's go see it at Oily. If I have to, I'll clip it because I know I've got it on video. I can show this pool as well, so... Right, how are we going to get there? Over time. Jump again, little fishy, fishy, fishy. You know you want to. Fruit Loops, how you doing, DJ? Oh, it's deeper than I thought. There's a couple of fish up there. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Watch them hear me on the bank. There's loads of bugs just above on the water. We've been jumping for the bugs. Jubba, it's a beautiful place. Oh, those bugs. Hey, Crazy Purple, good to see how you doing. Thank you for coming in. So you got quite a deep channel all the way along. Something jumped next to it. You can just about see those two rocks that I can see. It's trout are the main fish here. Brown trout. Ah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Shay, how you doing? Purple, thank you so much for coming in. See, I'd love to have a nose, get down and see how wide that channel, deep that channel is. Because there's a lot of water flows through it. Right, potentially stupid moment. Beth, you there? Don't tell me. That's 1 foot, maybe 2 foot wide at a push. Clint, how you doing? They're probably hearing me. So many bugs. I don't know if you can even see them. Probably hundreds of bugs on top of the water. Yeah, you should be able to see the bugs on this bit. It's heard me, it's not jumped again. But it can get all the way up there. There is quite a deep channel through it. In the summer, if it stays low, you know, I could, in theory, walk this entire bank all the way up there. And I really want to get down there. Really, really, really. But that is just too slimy and dangerous. Because I will break something. Ooh, what am I doing? Thank you for it. Right, how do I do? There. Fixed it. Miss Red, how are you doing? No, Shazza, don't be stupid. The voice in my head is telling me. No, it won't. Right, you lovely lot. We're going to get back up to the top again to where we were. And you've got two choices. We're going to go downhill on the main track. Or over the back. We went over the back a couple of weeks ago. And that brings us out at the Farmers Bridge. What's Shay saying? Dave Knight, good to see you. How you doing? Shay was funny. Shay's always funny. He does make me giggle. Art is one of my favourite places on the planet. I'd love to get down to the water's edge. Down this end. It's pretty much sheer faces. Just look at that. That part there is almost found a cave. We'll have to have a snoop at that. Okay, Angela, what's... Yeah, it's an overhang, but it looks like a little cave. Sean, you'll absolutely love Arts and Jarek's channels. And them as people. Oh, God. March up this bank. Ooh, I smell lots of wild garlic. This path's starting to drop. There's a lot of cliff faces. Back. Sorry about that. Oh, your sister's back tomorrow. Brilliant, Jamie. Yes, some people have given wrenches, haven't got them. But YouTube does that quite often. Right, people, so next choice. Right on the track that takes you to the Farmer's Bridge, or left downhill following this track. DPR, how are you doing? So, left for the track, right for the wood. Let me know in the chat which way I'm going to go. Right, actually, we're done. There is a high potential for me going flat on my arse though, because it's very steep. So much so, last time we came this way, I was going down the bank aiming for trees just in case I started sliding. I'd hit a tree rather than travel the whole way. James, your mum excited for coming back? Dave. We've only done this track once before. Last time it was an experiment. I did a buzz, it's very, very steep. And I was a bit nervous, so we were going down it with a tree in front, so if I did fall, I wasn't going the full distance. And we're in the bluebells. Landlord, good to see you. It's warm, it was really hot actually before I left. But there's a cool breeze to it. Look at all that hawthorn in flower. All the way along there. Ooh, flies, get off. Surrounded by hoverflies. Gary, how you doing? Pops, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. If you don't know Pops, go over and click the bell so you know when he's going to go live. Okay, we are at the fabled extremely steep path, hill, bank. It's not strictly a path, it's just I choose it to be a path. Like the little tiny bridge is down there. Oh yeah, she is in the building. Bit sleepy. Okie dokie. Right. So the problem is it's all beech nuts and they're like little marbles. So we're aiming for that tree. Then we're gonna aim for that tree. Then we're gonna hope and pray on the last bit because there's not really a tree to aim for. This is gonna be interesting. Right, first tree we're here. Anfield, how you doing? Which nuts? Beech nuts. Lots of beech nuts. Righty ho. I'm just putting it on. Okay, right, we're going to aim for this big oak, because I'm not going to flatten it. Ooh, she says. Oh, heck. Oh, that was a split nearly. I kind of split that bramble in half. That was fun. Little private plane. Right. Go. This even isn't the bad bit, it's the bridge. That's the bad bit. God. Ooh. No! Oh, foot, stop, stop. Shoot. We're in hell. Oh. Ah. One foot was up there. The other foot was down in there. That's not even the bad bit. This is the bad bit. House sauce. Who's on about house sauce? Oh, some of the house sauce. All right, Mick. Ooh, I smell cow. Why do I smell cow? Am I in a field? No, I can't be in a field. See if a bull comes down that bank. Oh, I can see a fence up there. The bridge from hell. You what the turkeys are done? No. Wild edibles and her caravan of turkeys. I'm going to have to do something because that was iffy. Right, it's about 6 foot up. It wobbles. That's your handrail. Oh, and it's rotten. Yay. And that one is a step down because it's so tiny. Let's go. God, I hate it. It what? What you doing with the bulls, Todger? No, Shay, no, not having any of that, thank you. Dave, what's Dave on with? Cowgate. Oh. I am not having a bull pee walking stick. Nope. Right, hang on, right, I'll get down. Shay, what happens if it gets wet? It's not going to be so rigid when it's got a bit soggy, is it? It's going to go floppy again. That's the important question about the PP. Ooh, Shay, I'll show you the tree. We have... I'm not showing you this tree before, Shay. Purple helmet tree. Something's lost its little purple helmet. It's definitely not a bull. It's a bit big for that. But there you go, Shay. PP in the sky. There's a whip. Oh, Mona. Good to see you, Mona. How are you? Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable holding one of those walking sticks, I'm afraid. The day is coming, Catherine. Oh, right. The day is coming. It's a high possibility that it is going to happen. And each of these walking boots are really rigid. And that scares me. Right. Look at that. Oh, it's wobbling. And then these ones are slimy at this end. This rope ever comes undone, while I'm on it. That's not going to be pleasant for me. You lot will find it funny. I actually tied it on there, so it's amazing that it's still tied. And we're over. Ha ha. She takes a bow. Yes. Oh, yeah, we've got a helmet tree. I didn't swap that until not long ago, actually. We've actually got a stone wall there, what's left of it. I love this little stream through here. Julie, good morning, how are you? Really like this little stream through here. Catherine, thank you. The effort that is put in is just mind blowing. Thank you so much for that. Ooh, it's been broken through. Has somebody snapped up the big log jam at this side? Hobbit House. Angela, good morning. How you doing, Angela? Thank you for coming in. Angela, I'll just give you a wrench. 2 secs. Damn it, I'm talking away. Mercy, good morning. Good afternoon. Sorry, Angela, you've got a wrench. Gary and Henry, I'm really sorry you didn't have a wrench there. You did have one. You got it back. I do love this little Beck. Spooky, how are you doing, Spooky? Maddie, good morning. I'm getting too old for straddling rotten logs. Oh, and I'm over. So this log jam is pretty much going to eventually turn into a waterfall if we don't get a really heavy rain and it pushes it through. It's backed up quite a lot of water. As much as I would like to kick it out, making log jams and the waterfalls and removing them, it's kind of going against nature. You're manipulating nature. And really, you should just let it be. It's created quite a big pool behind it though. Wasn't always like that. I don't think it'll last too much longer. I think the water's going to push it through. Dave. Right, let's get through this bit. Strange walking this part backwards. And only going exactly the opposite way. Ooh, poof. And now everything's got leaves on. Those leaves are also covered in bugs. Ooh. This is the lowest it's been for a long time. What Mona did. Mona, what did you do? Fill us in. And again, in here, so we have the ritual offerings just on top of that bank. And it's only this end of the wood, you'll find it's been done here as well. A honeysuckle has been wrapped on the beach. And there's about 5 or 6, all the same along that top bank. So I think they've been planted rather than they've actually grown naturally. Although what did I just put my hand on? It was a slug. Icky. Although they do occur naturally, it's just odd. God, they're slippy. Oh, Mick, you got a sticky willy in the water. This bit would be fabulous for rubber ring. Angela, thank you so much. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Challenging. Good morning. This would be fab for rubber ring. It kind of tilts on its way down. You'll be on your what? See, this is some of that log jam that's been pushed down. But our bedrock, it's sitting like that, and it's just the way the water comes around that corner. It'd be fun to slide down. Maddie, I adore it here. It's one of my special places. Thank you, Angela. I'll show you the waterfall on the other side. We've got the little dinky, cute little bridge. See, I don't think many people go up there. It's only nosy people like me. In theory, you could rubber ring it down through there as well. You're just on the bedrock. But it's all on bedrock, all like a natural sluice. It's beautiful. Right down this side. Challenging, I was pretty much doing the splits on a bank just there. One foot was moving and the other one was planted, which was fun. Ooh, we've got some pretty bits of quartz in there. You can see all the ridges. It's just a lovely, lovely natural sluice all the way along there. It looks a bit like elephant skin, but it's not waves in the tide, it's actually stone. And then there, lots of pretty things. Keep looking, you never know, we look a ring or something might pop out the water. Then you've got the main river we were at before. We said as well. That's a lot. Been dragged in there. That's bedrock, it's not soil. I think we counted about 8 trees on this bottom piece. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some maybe moved actually. Not this bank. That one is huge. There's no cars in the car park. Wow. She says that and a car reverses in. These bluebells are enormous. They're huge. They're massive. They're good knee height. Sticky Willy. Cleavers. Or cleaves, whichever you want to call it, but locally it's Sticky Willy. I'll come around that side because my feet are suspiciously soft on that ground. Then we've got the couple 100 years old farm buildings as we head up the hill. I'd love to get down the bank on this side. Ooh, some really tall Sticky Willy. All the water down through there. Hippy Dippy, how you doing? Yeah, Sticky Willy. We have it here. It's just been for generations. It's been called Sticky Willy. I mean, that one's over waist height. Oops, I just snapped it. Stuck to my wrist. Tiny, teeny little hooks. Hang on, come in the shade. Will it do it better? Focus, will you? Focus, please. Tiny hooks. It attaches to everything. That's just stuck in my finger. It's just like Velcro. I can't believe how everything's getting so big so quickly. Yes. Sticky balls are a nightmare if they get in your hair. When it's sticky ball season, I shall be wearing my hair in a bun. Is this the garlic mustardy thing? Is it? Shouldn't have really picked it, should I? Yes, Sticky Willy and sticky balls. Angela, so thank you so much for being in. Really nice to have you here. It's crazy how everything goes so green so quickly. Yeah, it's covered in tiny little hairs. And they're terrible if they get in your hair. They get matted in. And you've got a real problem. Right, focus and return. Ah, there you can see. Oh, you can see my hairy finger. I've got a hairy finger, look. Oh, I've got hairy knuckles. Oh, that's bad. There you go. You can see the hairs there. We'll all ignore my hairy knuckle. Oopsie. Buddy, we had so much fun on shows that night. It was so funny. It went very west. Shows discovering Dorset is a wealth of information, like the ball PP being used as walking sticks. He knows all kinds of strange stuff. He's like a walking Ridley's encyclopedia. Frank. Christina, how are you doing? Christina. The sticker bushes. Oh my God, so you've got sticky bushes, Catherine. That doesn't sound wrong at all, sorry. Oh God, that garlic's stinking. So you have the old hayloft. And the aeration windows mimic the old arches slits. Yes, Shay. Shay's like a wealth of information that you never needed to know. Like the percentage of Shay, while you're here, what was the percentage of insects they're allowed to add in your food and you can't complain, basically? What is the percentage of insects allowed in your food? You described it as a couple of grasshopper heads and a bit of other things, but buddy, I try and I just fail miserably. Absolutely miserably. These are all bad influences. So there's more military aircraft moving. I wonder why they've killed all these off. Oh crap, it's not milking time, is it? Oh, they're in the barn. Please don't be coming to get cows. He has the cows in the fields up here to bring down for milking. Coffee, Debs, good to see you, Debs. How are you? It is a beautiful day here. Shire. The lovely Shire. I adore Shire. How you doing, Shire? Shire's another one that's a bad influence. 3 cricket heads. Oh, I forgot it was peanut butter. Oh, Angela, you got no idea what Shays was like. I can't go into it because we'll get into whether. No, can't. We are flagged as over 18, but that discussion was like, wow. Oh, we got the moves. Please don't be moving your cows. I can hear the tractor. Damn it. Ah, they're moving silage. That's all right. They're moving at me. Yeah, you see, I didn't know that. That's something you've taught me, Shay, amongst many other things. The insect portions allowed in food. It's a bit iffy, to say the least. This used to be the main road, believe it or not. Such as our little tiny roads in the UK. All right, Mick, so I won't be swearing things then. So no custard cream talk. You see, that tape doesn't give you much confidence. They do look like they're... We'll come and see them at the gate. They're ready for milking. Hello, ladies. Hello, girls. Good afternoon. How rude. Blanking me. Oh no, is she coming? Hello, girls. She needs milk. So milk sack's just about swinging on the floor. Hello, ladies. They're only ignoring me because there's a gate. If there wasn't a gate, they'd be chasing us. You know they would. Challenging. Stuart has... Oh, Stuart's not got one. Stuart, 2 secs. I gave Dave and Stuart wrenches before. Let's take them off. And one what? T&J, how you doing? I need to go and stick some fertiliser down. T&J, how you doing? John Tracy, good to see you. Yeah, I gave Dave a wrench before and it's taken it off him, so I've given him it back. Isn't it? We weren't getting cow tongue then. They were a bit standoffish. Paul, you all right? He's such a bad influence, you know. Yeah, have a check. I'll have a look, see if it is too. I'm sure I gave him one before. Stuart, have you? Fire away, Stuart. Oh, this is definitely the Stuart. What's the 3? Well, hang on. 3 what? 3. I am not going and milking cows, thank you very much. Oh, it's just a bigger version of a go, isn't it? It would have to be hog-tied with no possibility of it chasing me. And Brandon. Is Brandon in still? Oh, different Brandon. You alright, Brandon? Brandon, thank you very, very much. Tell me. So we've got they're moving out, I think. Two Apaches. Apaches on the hills. Those two at the back are chasing up to catch up. Those two. They're very low. They are, maybe they're not. They are incredibly low. To the point where they're only just skimming the ground at the back of there. If they're now there. Like literally on the horizon, the tree height. Why are they flying so low? And there's only two. Nah, they're on a manoeuvre. Oh, they're lifting. They're coming back around there now. In that way. They're about to cross that part, those pylons. Ah, there's two coming back. Why are they going back? They forgot their keys or something. They're going back to the airport. Pork chop, how you doing? Blue Nose, good to see you. Julie, thank you so, so much for coming in. Love to you and your beautiful family. Buddy, because I made them. I refuse to go to a shop for something that I'm probably going to get filled with muck chunks out of. Turn around to look at it. Are they coming this way? Yeah, they're coming our way. We've got some gunships coming. They're going to cross the... Oh, we've got two Apaches. And the Arlo is there, look. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Right. Second one's coming, is it? See how low it is? It's just there. They forgot something. John, I love their song. They're such accomplished little singers. But do you know whose song I love possibly more? Robins. I absolutely adore Robins. Not just the little characters, but their song. Just beautiful. So you got the sea in Scotland just on the horizon there. How's things, Pork Chop? Are they coming back? I can hear something else. Oh no, private play. Yeah, I didn't know I had so many of them, Shire. There's nighttime manoeuvres on. And they're all coming over mine about 8, 9 o'clock at night, just it's starting to get dark. To go play soldiers up on the moors. It's quite a sight to see when they're so low. I could just about see the pilot's eyes, not last night, night before. Sparkly, how you doing? It is really warm today. Really warm. What a father. You were kicked out? It keeps messing up at the minute, you know. I'm spot on porked up. Near to the hill splits coming down the bank. That was fun. Ooh, look at that teeny tiny baby spider. You're not going up my sleeve. Yeah, cheap, cheap. I thought it was dead before. I should drink, I've got dry mouth. His what I thought was lifeless body was on the sofa in the kitchen, when in fact he was asleep. He had his head dipped down between two pillows, fast asleep. Live chat disabled. It's not. Anyone had it? You see, like, for example, Nessie there. 12 Stone Ranch, how you doing? Hope all's well with you. So even like 12 Stones Ranch, the High Scott was first, and then the 12 Stone Ranch after it. Where are I? Butt plug's not in. Maybe he's asleep. Oh, George, Mr. Bean. Ooh, a little mint green Porsche. Thinking that he's a road racer. How's your world, 12 Stones? What time is it? Oh, we've got time. So, you can get a shot of me maybe sooner if we go straight across the main road, or we can go right and walk along the fields. See this, the cycling track markers. Didn't have to fly away, Mr. Blackbird. It's a bit busy to be crossing this road as well. There's a lot of traffic. I don't want to be like the old lady that got hit. Some wild peas. Very, very, very. You can get them. This is quite a large one. The purples and blues. Most often they are bright yellow and a lot smaller than that. Yes, we'll take a right. 8 a.m. Wow. What plans have you got this weekend, Deb? We had cows, but there was a gate, so I was all brave. Although there was a vote for me to go and milk them, which isn't happening. And for you, Sparkly, Sticky Willy. Buddy, what have you got on this weekend? Buddy, much love, adore Buddy. If you don't know Buddy, click his name, click the bell. He's hilarious. What are you rolling? A sausage. How long you got before you be out, Mick? Or is it how long's a piece of string? Oh, it's warm. There's a van coming, having a skies. people that want to come from a Skye from work, because this road, it's the end of it. People come and sit in that lay-by and hide. The van behind me just coming to pull in there. Buddy, in your own time. In your own time. You do what you want to do, when you want to do, when you're comfortable to. No one's expecting anything of you. It's up to you what you do. I'm a poet. Oh, yes. Buddy's got his turkey costume to go with his Speedos. We do need a wardrobe of mankinis for pizza because he seems to be filling in for quite a few people. Steve doesn't know it, but we're going to ask him when he's had a couple of tipples. I reckon we can get Shay to do it as well. Jamie said no, like a big no, but we could maybe sweet talk him. Probably not. PA is a definite no. He forcibly said, nope, not happening. So that is how and Nick won't use his fishing pole as a prop. So he's a no as well. Yes, no giblets allowed. Oh. But he's going to have to go out when it's not turkey season. Because can you imagine Buddy out in the woods playing turkey? And he gets a little shot off his back end. You got it, Angela? Ooh, look at the size of that. That's huge. I think, right, we need a stick. I'm not touching it, it's hairy. We don't want to pick up anything hairy. Come with me, little hairy caterpillar that looks like your toe. It's got rigor mortis. Right. Oh, I want to pick it up. I'm holding this the wrong way. I should hook it. Oh, I'm not really doing this very well, am I? Hang on. Get on the stick. Never pick up a hairy caterpillar with your hands. That's going to be a moth. Which moth it is? I can't remember, but it's a moth. Hairy caterpillar. Not good for you. Zaxon, how are you doing? What did I miss there? Hairy Mary. I wasn't poking it, I was picking it up. I had a hairy one. Do not let children touch. The poisonous. Or going to give you a skin irritation at best. And we don't want to look like we've got leprosy. Oh, and we found out that I've got a hairy knuckle, Sparkly. Jackson, what have you got planned for this weekend? Are you out and about? If you haven't met Jackson, go and click his bell. I go on some amazing adventures with Jackson. And his shorts on stupid car. I do like those. What have you not got? Oh, nice one, nice. I'm going to pay for those splits later, you know. I'm too old for doing splits. So that's the woods that we were in before. We did the split around about there. But we've been from there, back, along into the wood, along through the wood, all the way to this edge. Miles and miles and miles. Oh, is it? It's that time of year, kids' sports. My little one is special needs. She goes to mainstream high school and she's going into year 9. And they have an experiment with letting the year 9s choose subjects for September. So it's not their GCSE choices, but they're letting them make choices a year early. Now, she's more of a doing kid. I mean, she runs that high school. She runs rings around the teacher. She's so funny. So for her, as well as the core subjects that they also have to do, she's got art. She has sports leader. And she has open spaces. Open spaces is looking after their little farm. So they've got sheep, rabbits, chickens, and they grow their own crop and got their own fruit trees there. So she's doing all the hands-on kind of stuff. And the sports leader, I wasn't sure of, but listening to her teacher, she's good at pretty much every sport. And it's going to carry on encouraging her to confidence, speaking up to people. And she loves bossing people around. She does enjoy bossing people around. So, yeah, she's doing a sports leader. Well, I haven't told her that. She thought she was doing photography, but with the photography, there's some really technical stuff with that. And in hindsight, she's going to struggle with that side of it. And in the darkroom, she's going to struggle that side of it. So, yeah, she's got some really hands-on choices that she's going to be doing. What's mixing? I missed that. Oh, Nick's fishing. 2 ball games, 2 birthday parties, and a graduation. Oh my God. Yeah, that's going to be busy. Oh. Clay, how you doing? No, we didn't say, we said Harry Knuckles. I've got a step count on my phone. I've done about 6 miles, roughly. These cherry trees are beautiful when they're flowering. I've got quite a few cherries on. Yeah, I've done about 6 miles, I think. Maybe bordering 7. Definitely no heavy nips. Unfortunately, I've got a heavy finger. Hang on. Can you see my hairy finger? Yeah, you can see my... Oh, I'm going to have to wax my fingers. How muffled, Nessie. It's actually really warm today. Really warm. Ice as if. Is that Mick? Is it bad? Seth, how you doing, Seth? Seth and Doug Channel, just brilliant lives. Click his bell. How's things, Seth? Really enjoyed your live. Mick and Nessie being naughty, something about hairy nipples. All I did was pick up a hairy caterpillar. It's moist. No, I am not. I feel it's really, really, really humid. Use lot of a bad influence. Did I? No, I never. Caterpillars. I did not say that. I can't have. Caterpillars. Please don't tell me I can't have. Oh my God, someone's going to clip it. Yes. But you see, laughter. Fun and laughter. Laughter's the best medicine. I don't care if you laugh at me because I laugh at myself. Pretty hawthorn flowers. Oh dear God. Oopsie. Ice, I'm an angel. I don't corrupt. Honest governor. I had to apologise to Jake. Georgia Diving when he came in shades for what you might have seen in the chat. Beth, I love you. How are you doing? Beth, you were sat on my shoulder telling me I was an idiot before. You impressed? Angela! I have no hair growing where a lady doesn't want hair to be grown. Thanking you, you lovely lot. Oh, do you know what? I once hot waxed my underarms. Oh my God. I'd rather do childbirth than do that ever again. It is a pain. I'd had a sweat on. I almost left the wax on in the attempt to start off a new trend, fashion trend, because it is unbelievably painful. Waxing your underarms is a really, 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 really bad idea. So my daughter and her mate, I didn't make them. I suggested they do it. And being young ladies, they had to go with it and they missed some. So they had to do it twice. I was like hanging over the island in the kitchen laughing. It tickled my funny bone. But yeah, if you don't believe me, try it. If you haven't tried it, try it. Waxing your underarms. It hurt beyond all belief. Yeah, shave. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? Hello, goats. How are you, little friends? Are you going to ignore me today as usual? Hello. Billy 1, Billy 2. Where's Billy 3? Shah, how are you doing? It's getting to that time of year. Seth, waxing your underarms is possibly the most honest, it's the most painful thing I've ever done. Had children every single way you could have one. I've had spinal surgeries. I've got rheumatoid arthritis. I've had hip injections at my hip joints, my knee joint. I smell fox. I can smell fox, and it's a bit worrying because it's very close to home. Foxes will be hungry because they've got cubs. So they'll be travelling further, but I smell fox. Yeah, it is possibly painful than all those things combined. Yours are pierced. Scott, thank you so much for being here. I adore you. That's Angela at. Oh, you're on the list. Oh, once in the year bushwhacker. Sweet dreams, Scott. Wild roses. Hopefully, the conversation of the last half an hour doesn't give you weird dreams. See, I've got nerve damage in my legs, sensation and movement wise. So, waxing is a breeze leg wise, doesn't hurt at all. This cherry has flowered for weeks. Just look at those. How beautiful are they? Manny, good to see you, Manny. They smell beautiful. See, what I hate about here, people bring their dogs up and they don't have them on the leads. You've got that bank and you're straight onto a main road and there's no fence. You can see down there, there's absolutely no fence out onto that road. And there has been dogs hit. I hate seeing people on here without the dogs on leads. Honeysuckle bush. Frack, enjoy your dreams. We may no doubt have invaded and made interesting. There is. Well, they sell it as men's facial magic shaving powder. Oh, wow. It is amazing. It's powder, you just mix with some water. Magic shaving powder. And your legs are like baby smooth. It's magical. Unfortunately, to get that magical soft skin, you do smell like a 1970s hair salon with hair perm, solution, that kind of smell. Mick, I'll talk to you after. Have a good one. See you soon. Frack. Oh, we've got a dog on the release. See, another dog not on the lead. Hello, pup. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Hello, little one. What you doing? What you doing? Hello. Happy to be out. See, there's just that. There's no fence there, and it scares me. Yeah, it's amazing stuff. For men's facial hair. Boy, it's amazing on your legs. They've been out putting the silage. Got an early one this year. They should get a few in. Oh, we've got more helicopters coming in. Chinooks, I believe. Yeah, it's Chinooks. I love the sound of Chinooks. There you go. I don't know if you'll be able to see. We've got one there. One. Two. Just got two. Yeah, two Chinooks. Three. I lie. Three Chinooks. It's just there. Three. Which way is it moving? Yeah, it's actually coming from behind me. Might be a storm coming in. It is getting more overcast. Playing look, we might get some lightning. T-Bird, how you doing, T-Bird? I am really good. All the better for seeing you, T-Bird. How's the beautiful Nelly? T-Bird's dog Nelly. She's absolutely beautiful. Right, people, it's pretty much me. I'm going to have to march home. Get organised for the school run. Darn it, signal. So yes, I'm going to have to do a scoot. I need to get home, get organised for the school run. Go and get little lady and see what she's been doing at school today. Which teacher she's wrapped round her little finger. So thank you all for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you over the weekend, out and about. Everyone's channels. If not, I'll be live next week. So thank you all for joining me. It's been really funny. I love it because it's just yes, make my day. So thank you everyone. I'll see you around. Bye now.